Wait.
Hello and welcome to BB on Blood. I can't do
That was good.
I can't do it. You are to my, heathen North American ears.
Hello and welcome.
Hello and welcome.
We're not Megan
to
and
BB on Blast. There.
With me, Gaz.
Me, Lindsay.
And me, Arisa. Yay! At long last.
Now, guys, don't get too excited. It's not a full. It's not 4 hours with Arisa.
Correct.
She got things to do.
Yeah,
Things to do.
She ain't cheap by the hour either. No, I'm joking.
No.
We're not paying her.
Yeah, we've got to, get sponsored by all sorts of people, as you know.
So many people. No, I'm really happy to be here. I am such a big fan of both of you. I love listening to your podcast. And I feel like it's true. The people who understand that we have a family amongst the people who love this show and love the experiment that it is and the beautiful moments that we're able to witness because of it and the shade we're able to throw.
It's a community.
It is a community and it's worldwide. And I love that. I feel like the people who are missing, the people in the US and in Canada and elsewhere in the UK, I feel like they're missing, but I also feel they're all here in this room.
Yeah, because it's all
you know who you
are.
are.
Isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they get in on it, and they're really excited for it too, and I love that as well. And there's a surprising amount of people that do do watch like us, US, and Canada.
Of course, because why wouldn't you? If you like one, why wouldn't you like the
You
other?
say, how many times when you talk to a general punter on the street, they're like, is Big Brother still on? And you're like, yeah. And then I got into a real deep conversation of just starting with the topic of Big Brother yesterday. And then it went on to gender and race.
always.
So deep.
Yeah, I love how it brings these things up and it brings us all together and it provokes conversation.
Big Brother is about social issues. If people could understand that, then they could actually get on board with it. But they just think, oh no, it's about dressing up in a chicken suit.
We do like a chicken suit. I'm not gonna lie.
Come on, Gaz.
But it
what's
can't
the
all
questions?
be deep, can it?
No, of course not. We don't want it all to be deep. Otherwise, it will be all like Lewis's rambling all the time. Rest in peace.
So, we've got questions for Arisa.
Yeah, we watched Big Brother.
Exciting.
We watched Big Brother with Arisa tonight. We do not know what has happened with Lewis. Arisa does not know.
not know what happened with
She's
Lewis.
Solemnly sworn. None of us know.
We
But
won't know till Lewis speaks out, I guess.
no, but we still love Lewis.
And also, Lewis, can you come on the podcast and do it here, please?
Thanks. And Arisa will fly back over.
Exactly. Just like that. No, but I'm all ears. Hit me.
Come on, Arisa.
So, where do we start with this?
Wherever.
Fan questions or our questions?
It doesn't matter.
What have you sent me this in? Which format?
All
Screencasts.
sorts. Yeah, screencasts and voicemails.
Okay, so this is a list of questions that Lindsay's written down. I've got no idea what they are right
Okay,
now. So
okay.
how much Big Brother UK have you watched, Arisa Cox?
Okay, so I didn't get into BB UK until very recently. It was difficult to watch from our side of the pond, but also I have 2 kids. So there's only so much.
Excuse.
No,
It's
there's a lot of
truly-
hours. There's a lot of hours in BB
Yeah, it's a
UK. Like
hell
for
of a lot.
us, I find watching BB USA quite easy because there's only three
Three
Yeah.
episodes a week. Forget it.
45
Yeah,
minutes.
I'm not keeping up with the live feed and stuff like that, so I'm missing out a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But to keep up with the main storylines is not hard. But here, you've got to be there every night.
It's a lot.
It's
It's a
a lot.
commitment.
Like,
It's a
if
commitment.
you like Survivor, that's like, a 14...
One episode a week.
15-hour commitment,
Yeah.
right? For an entire season.
Yeah.
And this is non-stop. And I love that. I feel like you get deeper into being able to consider who these people are and what they're bringing or not bringing. I feel like there's so much you can get out of it. But there's also no feeds anymore.
I know. So
Which is so...
and not even a snippet this year.
Yeah,
Not
but
even half an hour here,
you
down
do
there.
have Bit on the Side 5 nights a week, which, in Canada we don't have Sideshow anymore. The US doesn't have an
we used
after
to love
show,
the
right? It's
Sideshow.
different, right?
The US has got Ross and Larissa.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. They do.
Forgot about that.
They do.
So which
That's
series
better.
did you first start? Was it a celebrity one you started watching, or was it a regular version of?
No,
the
it was
UK?
a regular version, and the one I really probably got into the most was Isabel winning last year,
Yeah.
and that was great because that was a really great winner.
Yes.
I loved Isabel.
her.
I love an unbothered queen, and I think you know what I mean. Like she was unflappable. People who and you could see there's certain people who shall remain nameless. So you can see that bothered that they weren't able to get to her. And I love that in a winner. I love that in a person. I think she's a beautiful person. And I love, to be honest, I love the whole endgame. Like, I felt like I really loved who was left. And then I watched Courtney Act's season, which was also great, and in a very different way. That was a strange one, eh?
What did you think about the Year of the Woman approach? Because it was trying to go quite topical, because it was 100 years since women got the vote, and it was a more serious series. Like,
it was. I loved the concept. I loved the opening. I loved that it was a theme that sort of played out many times throughout the season, which was great. But then again, you're also, setting up some impossible expectations. It's Year of the Woman, but a woman didn't win.
But Courtney,
which is not a woman,
across both genders. That was nice.
No, but you know what? You're absolutely right. I feel like because Courtney sort of represents the future in that for so many people, and maybe in ways that they were never allowed to be before now, that she was able to... He was able to transcend gender. And so you're right. I think that says something much more powerful than something as binary as woman or man,
Better than Anne Widdecombe winning, isn't it?
Well, yes.
Not the Yoda Anne. No, but I loved that series. And I love Emma, and I love Rylan, and I think it's something magical that we have here. I think it's been around a long time. We can't relate in Canada.
Sure
it's we watch the US version, and a lot of super fans have been watching UK for a long time. But I could see maybe if it has to go away, it will not stay gone. I refuse to believe that. I can't imagine.
That's given me hope that you said that.
I can't imagine. It's iconic.
Yeah. Apparently they're in talks with Netflix, so who knows?
So, do you know that, have you heard the last episode of this series is an hour and 15 minutes long?
Short,
final is an hour and 15 minutes long.
Very short.
Did you see that tweet from Marcus?
No, what's he say?
So they've titled it like... Big Brother, the live final, and Goodbye Big Brother, the live final. Yeah. And Marcus was like, the final starts at this time, whatever day, called Goodbye Channel 5, the live final. It's just Goodbye Channel 5, it's not Goodbye Big Brother.
Oh, that's
Marcus
good.
refuses to believe it.
Well, no, you have the history of being on two different networks, so anything is possible.
Exactly.
Anything is possible.
Exactly.
So, Lindsay asks, how difficult is it to stay impartial as a host?
What are you from me?
It's weird. No, I think that that's why
I've showed her the questions beforehand, so shut up.
No, it's all good. No, I think that's why they pay you, because you can have your own opinions, but that needn't color what you do for your job.
I think you're very, very good at being impartial. I can never tell. I can never tell.
That's invested in the show.
Yeah.
Because you're clearly a fan.
But you know what, though? I think this is what helps. And it's sort of what attracted me to journalism in the first place. I am an extremely empathetic person. So even if somebody drives me absolutely crazy, I understand how brave they are to be putting themselves out there, and 90% of the people in this world could never pull off what these people are doing by risking their reputations and the respect of their friends or their family. Nobody's perfect, me included. Nobody is perfect. So allowing yourself to be laid bare for your flaws to be out there for the world, I have to commend that. So when somebody's sitting down, on the chair after being evicted, I look into their eyes and
it hurts.
It hurts. Yeah. And even if they're okay with it, it still hurts me because I know that this person's gone through a journey, but it ended in not the way they wanted it to end for most people, right? Yeah. And then the upside is that for so far 6 people, 7 truly, if you're considering season 4, I was there experiencing one of the best days of their lives. Yeah. Do you know how good that feels? Yeah. But it's, the flip side is experiencing some really, really terrible days for people. But this too shall pass. It is still just reality TV. Yeah. And if anything, these people come out the other side and are so much stronger, and they usually know themselves even more,
And you never get odious housemates like on our level, like BB UK level or BB US level. You don't. I just think Canadians are nicer people. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah,
they're just more. It's just seem more.
I don't know, but even I don't know. Even people who I have problems with, you know, even on the BB UK or BB US season, I guarantee if you put them in front of me, I would sit down and put myself in their shoes.
Yeah.
And I'd be able to talk to them like that.
Do you not think like is you're almost best placed because you have been in their shoes. You put yourself on a reality show, right?
Yeah.
That's how you started your career, so you've been through it and you know what it's like to go through such an intense experience, so you can fully relate.
Absolutely, it's so easy to judge. Literally, that's what you're doing. You're getting on this thing so that people can judge you, right? And say, well, they chose to be on it, so it's my license. I can do whatever, which is true. That's the trade-off. But it is much easier to sit and watch, and much harder to experience it.
Yeah.
So
it's harder. It's very easy to be a keyboard warrior, and there's a lot of them out there that exist,
including you and I.
I'm gonna need you to agree too. I mean, I have to be really impartial about my season, but less so other seasons because Big Brother is around the world. It's a global property, right? So I think we tend to forget that too. We assume that, you know, each country that watches what, you know, we're the only ones, and it doesn't work like that. And we know that because we sort of have our fingers in multiple countries' pies in terms of, that sounds hello there. No, it's just, I mean, the social experiment is ultimately what it is about Big Brother that attracts me to it year after year, because no matter what you do differently, doesn't matter if it's a fan vote or the house guests or mates are voting for each other or there's, you know, twists or whatever. Ultimately, it's how do people interact with each other and relate to each other, and that is, like, it's fascinating.
Yeah, it's not all about strategy. It's a lot about personalities and how they mesh together.
Do you know what just came to my mind? There was last time Laurie sent us a question about like a Eurovision style Big Brother.
Yeah.
Like, do you think there would ever be an international?
Well, they already started it with Nikki and Tim.
You started it by inviting.
That was amazing.
That was so bold.
Incredible.
That was such a bold move.
I said, like, I don't think I could ever see UK Big Brother inviting internationals into our house.
Could you not see Ica? I could see Ica in our house. I could see other big characters in our house.
But do you think, like, would production ever say, "Oh, the audience will buy this"? Because I don't really think that would fly. I don't know.
I thought that about like the game changer and the veto, and we would never be able to understand it over here.
But we
did.
Can't, though. The casual viewer can't. That's the problem. And
but we kind of did.
Trouble
well, that's true.
At the start,
but
like we the ball pool game changer, that was a mess.
But we kind of got the hang of it now. Anyway, ask Arisa another question.
But hang on, I want to ask, like, why do you think like Canada was so like open to that? Like, it seems so natural in Canada.
Again, remember we're the new kids, right? We've been around for 6 seasons, about to do our 7th next year, and US and UK have been around for 19, 20 years, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like we've been able to watch and learn from other shows as well, and so I feel like we were able to take risks that not every territory would have. And we also have, I mean, a world-class team. I mean, some of the most creative people ever, and our executive producer Erin is like, I have just unlimited respect for her because she dove in. Like she just has such a passion for this and also has a passion for finding the right people in all sorts of different jobs that need to be filled on our show. And watching Trevor Boris grow as well from just a challenge producer to also an executive producer has been incredible as well. And he was always a big fan of BB UK and BB US. And
he's so privileged to have worked on US, Canada, and UK. Like, can you imagine the insight he's had into the show around the world?
I think we
he's
just have...
John DeMar at this point.
We've got great people who care, and we're able to, you know, look at other Big Brothers and see what really worked and what we thought would work in Canada. But Canada is a very international country. Like,
I was going to say, because your cast is always diverse, and you've always got people who have come into Canada from like immigrant backgrounds. And I was wondering, do you think that made you more kind of open to the concept of having foreign housemates?
I feel like it is, except that there's tons of immigrants in the UK and there's tons of immigrants in the US too. So I don't know if that's what it is. I just think it was like lightning in a bottle. We just had the best people to make this show all together in one spot, from executive producers to, you know, production designers to like casting and the characters, and like I could go on and on. Challenges, the music, social media, like all of it.
Just the house in itself.
Was that the Odyssey? It was.
The Odyssey was so cool.
I actually think that's probably going to be one of my all-time favorites, because just watching Nikki and Tim interact on the live feed, I was so into the live feed that series.
Yeah.
We'd watched Australia. I never actually finished Tim's season. Actually, I talked about this last time. I never finished the VBAU, but like I knew who he was. I was very familiar with him.
Just brilliant. He was
brilliant,
absolutely brilliant. The gummy koala strategy.
No, that was finding out about that. That we were going to do that before the season started. That was incredible, and it was cool because for some people they had no idea. Like they weren't familiar with these people, but even just that, like watching their bios and trying to do a little research, was so fun.
I'm amazed Nikki lasted as long as she did.
I think she was amazed she lasted. She did. She said, I couldn't believe it.
But it was, I'd kind of gone off Nikki a bit before that, but then when she was on that, it was just like everything.
From Time Bomb?
Yeah, everything I loved about Nikki, I was just like,
hang on. Everything.
She is so good.
You haven't watched Nikki's first UK series?
Haven't you?
That is classic.
No, I'm clips only. But you know what? For me, to be honest, that's okay. Because if she's on our show and the majority of people watching don't know her from her season, I also have to be able to be them as the host as well. So it's in a way it's okay, because if I come in with too much, pre-game knowledge, maybe I'm
biased,
no, but there's shortcuts I'm making in my interviews that other people can't come along with me on. So
I want the vodka.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Come on, guys, what's the next question? Arisa's ain't got time for all this shit.
What do you think are the main differences between UK and Canadian housemates?
Well, I mean,
question,
so there's obviously
I think so.
No, there's a million to be honest, it's like what is the same? Because the feeds are different, the voting structure is different, the final's different. You guys will bring people in from the outside world who have experience, so you guys don't do jury. I mean, there's 1,001 things.
Housemates, not...
housemates.
Culturally, what do you think the differences are? Like, we tend to smoke a lot and drink a lot.
We smoke outside next to the hot tub.
But you'll find 2-3 people. You won't find 8 people. Like,
I don't know. Canadians just seem like
clean living,
cool people. Just very, very cool people.
But I mean, we still have the range, right?
Yeah.
So we still have people who, I don't know. I don't know if everyone is like as enlightened as I want them to believe.
So I don't think Canada casts like the actual token irritant housemate. Like,
are you sure?
I don't know.
Well, people can turn into the irritant.
Yeah. I can think
which
of
is almost that's like kind of an interesting journey as well, when you see someone who you love at the beginning and then suddenly have become the irritant, which will often get them voted out.
But there's been some, I think we go out of our way to cast conflict sometimes. This is a throwback which you probably won't know, but Big Brother 5, so quite a flamboyant gay guy came into the house, followed by a Muslim guy who had voiced that he was against gay people. So therefore you're looking for that blow up to happen.
BBUS does
Canada
that a bit.
Consciously
does that a bit as well. But maybe because Canadians are just more chill. What's next?
Would you consider what? Would Arisa consider a celebrity Big Brother Canada?
I'm just saying. Do you think it's celebrity Big Brother Canada would ever happen?
I think. I don't. I mean, I'd love to watch it.
I would too.
I mean, I'd love to work on it. No, I think.
Do you
have celebrities in Canada apart from you?
Sure do. No, we have.
Is there enough of a pool? Do you have like a lot of trashy celebrities like we do?
That's the thing. I feel like we don't. No. But I know what you mean exactly. I think anyone listening kind of does know what you mean.
Willing to do.
I think. So celebrity, it's weird. We've got like we've got your working celebrities, right? Mm-hmm. Which are maybe not massive outside Canada, and then we've got truly famous Canadians, which are
Justin Bieber,
truly famous. Russell Peters, Lily Singh. Like we have massive stars. But okay, there you go.
Lily Singh. We just know Louis.
Lily Singh. You don't know Lily Singh?
No, Lily. I thought you.
Never heard of him.
Wow, her. No, she's a YouTuber with like millions and millions and millions. You would love her. Really? You'd love her. You'd love her.
Okay, we'll check her out.
So no, I think that'd be. I think put in anybody. Put in the next 10 people that walk into the drugstore. Put in, do you know what I mean? I feel like you could honestly throw anyone in there and it would be interesting.
Entertaining.
Yeah, because they're isolated.
Yeah.
And they don't have access to technology.
And they got to work it out between themselves.
And they got to work it out, and they don't have
out the wall with William in the store.
But they don't have a support system.
Yes.
And that, I think, is what...
Yeah,
it's the isolation and the lack of a support system. Yeah, and a lack of diversion.
Yeah.
Didn't you think that the US did so good on Celebrity Big Brother, though? Wasn't that
Loved it. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It was great. It was great.
I was surprised, because I didn't think they'd be able to get their head around the strategy, but they did.
Like, you guys do 2 celebrity seasons a year.
She had her head right round.
Oh, my God, responsibility. Right.
Show off. Goodbye.
Poor thing. No, that was a fantastic season. That was great. I'm glad too.
Carry on.
Okay, so in reference to the conversation tonight, you mentioned groupthink. Can you expand on this concept?
Again, I'm attracted to.
I was interested to hear more about that.
So again, I am interested in the psychology of Big Brother, and
you guys have never really analysed the psychology of it.
What do you mean?
Have you?
Like we have psychologists
like Judy
on the
side. She comes in, she sort of breaks down.
On Sideshow, we've talked about the psychology. I don't know if we've had an actual psychologist on to talk about it.
Like that.
No, but I think people on their couches at home, that's what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
Like assuming, figuring out why people do the things they do, because most of the time people aren't able to do that themselves.
Right? I've learned a lot about body language from Big Brother, just from the psychology, having it explained to me on the show.
Yeah.
Like tonight, for example, when Lewis was in the diary room, getting told he was leaving, and he was kind of defending himself. I noticed he touched his ear briefly, and I was like,
"What do you think that means?"
Self-comfort.
Is it? I'm not sure what it means. I can't remember. But I think if you touch your nose, you're lying, or something. If you cover your mouth, you're supposed to be lying. I was like, why is he touching his ear? Like, what does this mean? And I was like,
I think to me, it just seemed he was extremely self-conscious and uncomfortable,
and hot.
Also extremely hot. No, but I think
groupthink.
Yeah.
You said
I think human beings are social. Human beings are social, and so they pick up cues from each other, and it takes a strong individual to go against what everybody is thinking, saying, doing, etc. So I think that's part of the reason why certain characters on the show, especially like the lone wolves or the wild cards or the people who are unpredictable, are so exciting to watch because
Caitlin.
No matter what's going on in the house, people find safety in groups, right? Just like the
nerd herd.
Yeah, but just oh my god, movie 6, I love it. No, but like the idea that people want to be able to hide in plain sight, and I think there's a risk associated with standing up for anything, and there are people who are willing to do that, and not everybody can be that person. Some people can, but only sometimes. I mean, people pick and choose their moments, but I'm always attracted to people who can separate from the pack if they truly believe in the why of it, and so groupthink is inevitable, and it happens in a group just because human beings are by their nature social. But I'm always interested in seeing the ways in which people do that, buck the trend.
It's almost like mob mentality.
Yeah.
But then there's people who go rogue.
Yeah.
But it's different if you go rogue in BB Canada and BB US because it's your own housemates voting you out. Whereas over here, you can afford more to go rogue because the public can be like, yes,
can you?
Like
Look where
that.
I got Thomas. It didn't fly with the public.
Well, that's vote to evict and vote to save, but we won't go down that road.
Ooh, I am curious. Okay, later I'm going to ask you about that.
Oh.
I'm so curious. It's such a huge difference.
No, there is.
I think you've got one more question here.
There's loads of questions from other people.
Sum up all the housemates in one word.
Yeah,
Jesus,
go on.
you've got to label them.
No, only the current
remaining ones. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Zoe.
Surprising.
Sean.
One word is difficult.
Surprising. I'm afraid I'm going to say surprising for
you
each
can't
one.
say surprising for everyone.
I'll say solid.
Solid. Solid's good.
Mm.
Hakeem?
This is so hard.
Sorry,
I hate you so much.
Dead air is fine on this podcast.
We're known
Akeem, he's a pleaser.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Cameron.
Oh my. Young.
Is there one more?
Young.
Brooke.
Oh, Brooke. Yeah.
There's
Brooke. Contrary.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Kian. Irish.
We're not asking you.
Screecher.
What? What? I said it just like Kian. Glittery. He's like such a glittery person to me. He's glittery.
You said you enjoyed him today with the whole Oprah Winfrey scene where you went.
Oh my god!
It's just like, get out.
Hysterical. Well, you know, I already am like prone to
like
when
that.
you guys go off. I love. He was so funny. I feel like that was the key, and I fell in love with at the very beginning. Right? Yeah. I mean, that's what's amazing about this show, and you guys know, especially with whether they're long or short, you go on a journey, and usually the people you want to reward are people who you've loved and hated in the same season. Yeah. So when you see somebody coast all the way, just like rise, win. Generally, that's not the most exciting season, right? You want the people you want them to expose themselves. You want them to make mistakes. You want them to see them, own them, and move forward. And because it tells all of us that we can make mistakes and still move past it and still be wonderful people.
In the end.
Yeah. I think it's like it's comforting.
Oh, you actually changed my perception on Akeem a little bit today, because we were talking about the whole power of knowledge and the vote, yes or no, do I deserve a place in the final? And I'd voted no, you don't, because I felt like it was a stupid ass question to ask the public.
I thought it was brilliant.
And you'd said yes, and Arisa would have. Well, did you vote on that? You can vote in the polls.
No, I haven't voted.
Okay.
I never vote.
But you would have voted yes.
If I was a voter, yeah.
And explain the logic behind that, because you felt he needed that, right?
I think because he had the power of knowledge, he was able to find out that not one person had said his name for who their favorite house guest, housemate was. Imagine hearing that, and that's like how many other people were there at the time? 8, 7.
I would hate that.
That's a dark thing to find out.
I think you would have at least thought Thomas would have said it about him.
Yeah. So, and it's different, watching it was so fascinating because yes, it was yay positive. At the same time, you learned so much because there are certain people, like Lewis was dead on. He said 2 people who said him, right? He said Brooke and he said Cameron. But there's people who felt so strongly about one other person and that person didn't even think about saying them, which was like actually quite harsh. It's almost, it's, you learn a lot from that. And watching Akeem find that out, like watching his wheels turn and really understand what that meant. And I feel like if it was anyone else in that house, they would have absolutely crumbled. Yeah. They would have fallen apart.
He didn't go out and attack anyone about
it. He didn't.
He
literally took it on and
took it on the chin.
And so that made me respect him in that he is so much tougher than some of the other people in there. And they can't see it. All they see is he's a people pleaser and therefore he's not real. He must be fake. He can't be this nice. Absolutely he can. I know kind people like that. And their flaws have nothing to do with being, not nice. They'll have other flaws, but that's not it, right? So I think when he used his question, because I was thinking about it, I'm like, oh God, I don't know what I would have asked.
I don't either.
But that question was the same thing. When I first heard it, I was like, this is a lame question. And I was like,
I didn't know.
Wait, because he actually it doesn't really help him in the game. But actually, as you said, like he needed that reassurance that actually
if he
deserved
said,
to be there.
If he had found out it was no, like it was kind of, I kind of wanted him to know the percentage. But if he had found out that it was no, man, I don't know what he would have done. He needed it so badly. When they said yes, it was like I understood why he asked that question because I can't think of another question that would have given him a better insight. Yeah. Or that would have really helped his game that much more, honestly, if it's yes or no.
Unless it was, do I deserve to win? Which is kind of simple.
But I like that he didn't go that far. Yeah, he just took it there because if he should win, if he should win, he'll win. But you have to get to the final before you win.
You changed my perception on Sean a bit tonight as well. So
why is that?
Just because you were like, she's kind of stoic. She's kind of
thinks for herself.
She doesn't sway on her own opinion, and I don't know. I still don't really like her, but it made me think about it in a bit of a different way.
The only thing is, like, Sian hasn't entertained me, so
Sian
therefore...
can fuck off. She can be out sixth.
She can be out sixth, yeah.
Yeah, she will be out sixth.
I struggle with these finalists because I don't feel like many of them have really entertained me.
Let's face it, Lewis should have won.
Obviously, we have to place our votes, like, to reward these people.
Who are you going to vote for?
And I like to reward.
Who would you vote for?
I'm going to vote for Akeem because I feel like he's been there all the way, and I think it means a lot to him. And I could never vote for Cameron after his YouTube video. I'm sorry.
Okay, and what about you guys?
You won't
this
be
is
voting
like
for Cameron.
I might.
No, you fucking will not.
This is a strange one for me because, like,
Gaz, you will not be voting for Cameron.
You can't tell me what to do.
Fucking Cameron.
I'm not gonna group think with you.
You are gonna group think with me.
She'll never talk to you again.
You bet.
Make your choice
I'm
wisely.
gonna get a new co-host.
This is how they talk about game in this fucking house. Like, if you ever did this, I would never talk to you again. You're just shutting my game down now.
Gaz, you better not vote for Cameron.
Just fucking listen for a minute.
Don't point at me.
So I was so against Cameron's, like, sort of pre-built strategy. I felt like because
his coming out bullshit. Come on.
Because of that.
Yeah.
That's why I was against him winning, because I felt that So way back in the 6th series, we had a gay guy who fell for a straight guy, and that was the whole focus of that season. And I felt that Lewis was his Anthony. And he put himself up as the Craig. I feel like Cameron's probably done a lot of background research, and he was kind of following a path which he thought would take him to the win.
It probably has.
I was against that, but at the same time, maybe I should reward that because he came to win.
He actually had a strategy.
And guys, he is 18.
Yeah.
Think about us at 18.
Exactly.
No, you're right. I do agree with that.
If he's actually built his storyline as planned and takes himself to the final, which he has, he's going to be in the final. Maybe I should reward him with that win because there's no one.
I didn't think of it that way.
Because there's no one there that I can reward for entertaining me. Really.
If Cameron comes out the house and says, "I'm sorry for being an idiot on YouTube. I've
not
grown,
gonna.
I've changed."
He might.
Well, he might.
If he did, I would have him on the podcast and I'd interview him and I would give him a chance.
I don't think there's significant backlash against his YouTube channel. I mean, the only person that's been vocal about is you.
There has been that's bullshit because there has been a backlash. You don't care because you're a man, but I care because I'm a woman. Next question.
I don't care because he was 15 or whatever.
You don't care?
Not particularly. I feel like you know what I feel about this.
Look, this is about
a 15-year-old building
ourselves.
his YouTube channel.
Listen, where's the popcorn?
and he was making clickbait. That was it, really.
Well, it upset me when I watched that video. It made my heart hurt. So you might not care, but I care.
Well, I like the hat.
But this is the joy of a public vote, right? Here's my question: If they were voting for each other, who would win?
Ooh.
If they were voting for each
other, Cameron without doubt.
If they were the jury, like everyone who was in there,
Cameron, because they all felt that in that room, and they all totally bought into it. But it was a weird one because we said it on the podcast, like that was clearly not a homophobic house to come out to. So the concerns, I didn't really understand them. But then
Hussein was there at the time; he could have said something, but even he knew to keep his mouth shut.
Yeah, but I mean. He came out to his family, but clearly he hadn't come out to all his friends. And, you're 18 and your peer group at school is so important.
True.
Like you're just out of high school. Like,
true.
There is that, and I can't relate to that journey, right? Thank you.
You're getting a bit husky.
Yeah, I know.
Arisa is on the prosecco with us.
Yes, ask Arisa another question.
Well, that's the end of
No, there's other questions.
That's the end of your questions.
Yeah.
We threw questions open to the
Let's do it. Let's do it. Super
fan.
This is like a very very exclusive club.
Yeah.
The super fans.
Oh, yeah. Who are on here?
Oh, who've got their questions?
Yeah. Only the best for you, Arisa. No,
I'm so excited.
Who should we start with?
Jack sent one.
What, you want to start with Jack?
You don't have to. I'm just saying he sent one.
Okay, I got. Should we go with James first from Judy Girl Pod?
Yeah, sure.
The team off. They sent 2 new voicemails. So
Judy Girl. How long are they?
For fuck's sake.
BB on Blast with Arisa Cox? What? This is legendary legends in the house together. I love it. I'm so excited about it. Arisa, I'm stoked that you made it across the pond for BB UK. I cannot wait to watch Bit on the Side tomorrow.
So cute.
And I'm happy you got to bring some of this North American love and energy to our BB family over there. Zach asked me to tell you hi. He said he can't chat. He's at work and he's battling a hangover, but he sends his love. And we have a question from us at Julie Girl Pod. Arisa, between BB Canada, Big Brother UK, and BBUS, if you were a house guest, which format do you think that you would excel at and why? Also, Zach adds another question. He said he gives Akeem's butt a 6 out of 10. Thoughts? I hope you guys have fun. We love you. Wish that we could be there.
Oh, thanks you. Thank you, BB Team North. Thank you, Zach Types. Wow. I've never looked at Akeem's ass ever.
I haven't either.
Have you?
Never.
No.
Well, he was in the storeroom
with his top off.
I will tell you this though. That shaved head upgraded him.
Good, yeah.
Wow.
He looked good as a prisoner as well.
He looked
not as good as Lewis.
The neck tattoo, is that what did it?
Yeah, looked kind of hot.
No, listen, he's looking great. Same with Cameron, I think. And I like the fringe on Sean.
Yeah.
All the haircuts
I like
I'm
the
here.
fringe. I like the
fringe
fringe too.
Yeah.
Wait, do you say fringe in
No, we say bangs.
Right?
Yeah, but you say fringe.
She
fringe.
She bangs.
Oh, baby. Which one do I think I would do the best in? Probably, I might say BB Canada.
Really?
Why so?
Oh, goodness.
Home turf?
Because I don't think I'm wild enough to win BB UK season or series.
Why?
And I don't know if I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Cutthroat
I'm not
enough
sure.
for BBUS.
Yeah, but then again, cutthroat people do well on our show too. So,
I think you do best.
John was pretty cutthroat.
I think you do best on BB UK.
I think, who would not?
Yeah,
I mean,
popularity
really?
contest, definitely.
I don't know, but
imagine-
I'm not a Lewis. I'm not a Nikki. I'm not a.
you're
know
not
what
a
I
drama
mean?
queen.
No, but you're very
Oh.
Yeah, but I can't. I think I would be boring. I'd be too boring.
No, you wouldn't. No, you would not.
I think I would get along with people, and I think that's sometimes boring to watch.
No, you wouldn't be on TV if you're boring.
Well,
But-
there you go. I wouldn't make it on the first place. That's why I have to settle with a host. Settle with being a host.
If it was Celebrity Big Brother, though, you'd have the fans behind you as well, so that would give you a leg up, possibly.
So, celebrity here? No, because people don't know I am here.
But a certain amount of the fans who watch the
Some
show
do.
Also, we voted for people to win Celebrity Big Brother who we don't know who they are before.
Yeah, it's more like, do you
Yeah,
like
that's
them or
true.
not?
Yeah.
I think that's the one thing about Big Brother that is hilarious to me, that yes, it is about strategy, but ultimately, it's specifically with BB UK, it's who you would want to hang out with. Don't
as
you
a
think?
housemate, or as
No,
a,
as like
a
who
viewer.
you want to root for, people
Yeah,
who you
your
naturally,
people.
would gravitate towards in real life, because everybody has friends that even if they're messy, but you know they're loyal to you, and their life is a mess maybe, but there's so much fun to be around, and they love you and you love them. It doesn't matter. All those other things, all those other flaws they have, it doesn't matter. You know, so that's why you see, oh my God, these people are so bad at the game. Like, we just saw one of the worst alliances in history, right? Faute High.
Yeah.
But it's like,
One of the best.
it's
But they were such good
very
housemates, weren't
obvious
they?
why people are attracted to them. And
Yeah.
Because
we can
the
relate
game
to them.
is superficial.
Yeah.
Who you are is not.
Yeah, we
so
can relate to them.
if you can relate to them, if you like them as people, what does it matter if you can think your way out of being on the block? Yeah, it's cool strategy wise, but it doesn't mean you like or dislike somebody more.
They had the heart.
But is it possible
Whereas
to be a
level
cold,
6
hard
was-
strategist and be liked?
Yes.
Yeah, Netta.
Yeah. Dan Giesling.
Cassandra.
Nikki Graham.
Dr. Will. Dr. Will.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Cool.
a lot.
It's calculating
There's a
winners,
lot.
right? Sarah.
Yeah.
Sarah gamed
Oh,
her
she
way,
entertained me a lot.
and she was so entertaining and
like
so
Sarah.
well loved, right? So absolutely, it's possible. Yeah.
There's a second one from James. I don't know if it's
Go
just
on.
for us or if it's for public consumption.
Play it.
That cut off abruptly and awkwardly.
Oh.
Bye!
Bye.
Lol.
Hilarious.
That's funny. Go on.
So Johnny from Big Blagger has been in touch.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Hi, Arisa. It's Johnny from Big Blagger. If you could incorporate one element of the BB UK format into Big Brother Canada, what would it be? Much love.
What? If you
You can
could
incorporate one element of
Whoa,
UK Big
that's a
Brother
good one.
into Canada, what would it be? I think you do borrow bits.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
you're
I would
right.
do shopping. I would do shopping.
Shopping
for
tasks.
I love the shopping
the
tasks.
shop-
Yes.
And is it specifically the list?
Do you know that I
making
just
the
said
list?
tasks instead of tasks? My God, I'm a mess.
So in Canada, they just get food.
I was going to say, how does that work? Do they don't make a list in Canada?
They don't make a list, but
There's
they
no
do know,
budget?
like if somebody's allergic to anything, or if they have dietary concerns, if someone's vegan or eat halal or kosher, or
eat chicken nuggets like
or
Peter Brown.
just eat, or just crisps like Lindsay.
Correct.
No, I think they know those things. It's just because we've got have-nots. I love the shopping. I think they're so great. I think it provides so much drama when they win. And then they've got this huge luxury budget, but as you've seen, like a cabbage could mean the world to somebody or not, right? Or if they lose and now they've got, these rations they have to deal with, and that always causes drama. And then the actual task itself, forcing everybody to work together, even if they're, say, on our side we've got alliances, whatever, even if they're on different alliances, they'd all want to win together. So I think that's in terms of a tool of social cohesion, I think it's really important. And then it always nets so much drama after.
It does, it's threefold drama.
Yeah.
You've got the task, the budget, and then the fallout of what
Yes.
did you get my bananas?
Or
Or did you order 500 bananas?
Yeah.
So I love it. I love public votes sometimes, and I hate them other times.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to necessarily import that, but the shopping is wicked. Yeah.
That's a good answer.
I like the way you guys dabble in public votes, though.
Yeah.
It's
A
good.
little here and there, yeah.
Not the triple eviction, though. Sorry. That's controversial.
So very, very, very.
I love a double eviction, though.
Who's next? Who else did send us it? Jack? Would you do Jack's? That's
Yeah, do
via
Jack's.
yours, isn't it?
That's fuck knows what he said there. I'm worried.
It might just be saying goodnight to you.
It's
no?
true. Arissa's looking at her watch and frowning.
Wondering why it says 9:25.
That's an easy one. Why did Lewis get thrown out?
Jack.
If only I knew.
Yeah.
If only I knew.
Is that it?
Come on, you got to have a gossip, Arisa.
I know.
Yeah, why did Lewis get thrown
Because
out?
they're smart. They're not going to spill that tea with me. Get out of here.
Jack, you idiot. That was
Love you, Jack.
useless.
Can't answer it.
I can't answer that.
Waste of our time.
We don't know.
I just assume everything you sing is Morrissey. Do you know that?
No, that was Bros.
Oh.
Ross. Fucking hell. Gary.
It should be Morrissey.
Gary off Big Brother Radio.
Oh, we love Gary.
Hey, Gary.
Hello, BB on Blast. I sound so nervous already. Jesus, that is like... I'll start again. Hello, BB on Blast. This is Gary. And I have a question for Arisa, who is fabulous. Can't believe Arisa is there. Hey, girl. Love you, girl. Anywho, my question is this. It's a very important Big Brother-related question. It's one that everybody needs to know the answer to.
God.
Who would win in a fight between Judy Chen-Moonves and Emma Willis?
Gary.
Oh my! I did not expect that question at all.
I love it. It's like who would win out of a grizzly bear and a shark.
Wow. Just those two, huh? That's very interesting. See, I don't know if I haven't answered the question. If the question was like, would you pay? It's an easier one to answer because obvious.
Gary, that is controversial.
Wow.
I like it.
I know. Very, very shady question. I can't answer that. You guys answer. Who do you think would win?
I think Judy Chen would. Because she'd just whip out some
Emma Willis?
robotic equipment.
She's scrappy.
Yeah.
But Emma's scrappy
Chenbot.
too.
Yeah, Chenbot's got attachments, you know what I mean?
Emma's got good biceps on her though.
Oh, she does.
You know what? Emma has a good
Frame.
no,
a steely
a
glare.
steely
Yeah.
glare.
She
We
does.
saw that.
Yeah.
We saw that with the last
Well,
celebrity,
with Roxanne,
right?
yes.
That's one of my favorite gifts of all time.
That was
But then I have
good.
so many great ones from Julie as well.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to see a GIF off, and I think that would be the most exciting. Yeah.
Gary, fair play for that
What
question.
about the host?
Very
Did they give
funny.
us any question?
Everything we got, I sent you.
Oh, in screen caps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get on with it. Arissa's got
I thought
things
they had to
do.
record them.
Yeah, I know, but if it's shit, just skip it.
Oh.
Skip that. That doesn't
No.
sound good.
No.
Whoops.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
That's that one.
That one sounds alright.
So, Rowan,
she's wonderful. Being _loud.
Closest listeners.
Does Arisa follow her? How many do to get her to?
At being _loud.
Arisa's
reaching for a
looking
phone
at
right
her phone now.
She asked, what skincare products do you use? Because your skin always looks great.
Oh, that is so sweet. I don't use any.
Literally
none.
Rowan is about our age.
Hang on,
she's
she said...
she's absolutely beautiful and she's considering getting Botox. Can you please tell her not to?
Don't do it.
Yeah.
I feel like it ages you.
Looks so fresh and beautiful is what she said.
I feel like it ages you more.
Beautiful and she does not need Botox.
No, she does not.
Well, I'm turning 40 in a few weeks and I don't know, but no one can really give it... Like,
oh yeah,
it's easy for us to give. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, what your genetics are telling you, whatever. But I just use soap. That's it.
Just soap and water.
Yeah,
like a facial foam. No, something for the face specifically.
No,
like a bar of soap.
Bar of soap. Yeah,
wow.
In the shower. Maybe that's it. I don't overwash my face.
Yeah, that might be.
I allow the oil to do its work.
That might be a good thing. Are you following her, Arisa?
Oh yeah. So what's the?
See, Rowan, I'm doing the work for you here. Being _loud. I think you already are though.
I probably do.
Go on, Gaz, what's next?
Melissa Bot.
Oh, God.
She asked...
Hey, Melissa Bot.
I don't know if you actually answered it. Who do you want to win BBUK this series?
I don't think she did.
Did you answer?
No, I didn't because I'm not convinced yet. Because my two winners are gone.
Yeah, same. Thomas and
Lewis.
Yeah.
You're
going to meet Thomas tomorrow. That's exciting.
Yeah.
I am so thrilled.
Yes.
I like finding out that he watches Big Brother Canada was cool too because I'm like, oh my god, this explains so much.
Arisa, don't let those bots people influence your opinions. Your opinions are great.
No, you know what? But I don't know yet. I think I could see a world in which almost all of them win, and I feel like if pressed, I could give it a reason why each one of them could win. So I'm gonna be super annoying, fancy Fencerton.
Yeah.
Fancy
McFence.
Molly.
Oh, I like Molly.
Molly BBUK.
Yeah, she's good.
She did ask who you wanted to win out of the remaining 6 housemates. That's covered. Who is your favourite housemate this series and why? Apparently you can't.
Thomas and Lewis.
Well, I think you have to choose one.
Zoe has surprised me. Cameron has surprised me. Akeem has surprised me. Sean has surprised me.
Answers.
I know. I'm just trying to think. I think the only person who's been... Or no,
hang on,
only
you're
two people have been really
Lewis
even...
or Thomas, so which one's your favourite out of those two? It's one or the other, isn't it?
Come on.
Evil. Well, I loved when Nikki Graham said that Lewis is a female Nikki. Or the male Nikki.
He was like
in which case, I love him for that.
He was like a diary room warrior.
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah.
Snakes, these slinks.
This is an easy question.
Meanwhile, he's like going on and on with the snakes. I'm like, there's only one person that you don't like in here, and that doesn't like you. Snakes everywhere. What are you talking about? They'll love you.
Just the classic Big Brotherism, isn't it?
Yeah.
Snakes.
It is.
And this reptile zoo.
What
about reptile zoo?
I love that.
Will that catch on?
I wonder.
Probably
I
not.
hope so.
Who got evicted too soon? Must be Thomas. No. Anyone else you think got evicted too soon this year?
What do you mean? I loved Amelia. I love Louis G.
Yeah. You love Louis G.
I love Louis G. You know why? Because he did have bars. He's not
He
bad.
could actually rap. I said that. He could actually rap.
Serious?
You just said that like Chanel.
Fucking serious.
Anyway, moving.
He did.
Moving. We'll pretend you didn't say that, Arisa.
Also,
no, all good.
We showed Arisa Lewis's OnlyFans.
Shush. Thank you, Richie, off the tip for that. It was less than the price of a cup of coffee, apparently.
Yeah.
Come on, what's the last question? Marissa needs to go to bed.
What's the last one?
Have you enjoyed meeting BB on Glass?
Oh, what do you think? Honestly, I remember the first time listening to you guys, and I heard about you through.
How did you find out about us?
Sis to Speak.
Joseph.
Right.
And shout out to Joseph as well, who co-hosted you guys. And I think I listened and I was like, oh, this is what it's like talking about Big Brother with your friends, and how refreshing that is, because there's all kinds of different podcasts and they're different lengths and they give you different things, and some are cold and clinical and they're about strategy only. Some are more about sort of fanning and standing, and then other ones are sitting on a couch and and just like really having a great time and going on zillions of tangents and, it's something that you listen to over a couple days and you guys cracked me up to the point when people looked at me strange in the grocery store and I was like, yeah, you guys have become real friends and but again, we have something special going on and I love that. If you host a show but nobody cares, like, does it really happen? But if you host a show,
Gaz's tattoo of the week.
Thank you so much for this great night and
Shut
it's gonna be
up.
fun tomorrow.
Thank you for coming out
Thank
to see
you.
us. And
Honestly.
it's such an honour. Like,
No, same.
I was so nervous. I always felt like
I don't believe you at all.
I was.
It's impossible, but I would love to host you guys in Toronto. So,
we would love to.
The invite is wide open.
Thank you. We would love
Hopefully
to.
during season 7. How nice would that be?
oh my god, I would love to come to a
yes,
conversation.
please.
That would be
I'd love
so
that.
They're
good.
really fun. I'm not gonna lie, they're
so
fun.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like there's the show and there's like the show between the show. So
Well, good luck on
To make that happen, go to our website and
you.
donate. We're gonna set up.
No, you have to say
crowdfunding
how to
for that.
follow you and all that jazz right now.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter, like at VM. Follow Arisa at Arisa
Mr.
Cox.
Dun, dun, dun.
With a blue tick, verified.
Whoa.
Follow Gaz, he's not verified.
Wow.
No.
Go on.
But follow me anyway at bb_superfan.
Yay.
Follow, read my book, First Aid Kit Girl. Arisa read it and she liked
Sure
it.
has. Loved it.
Yeah.
And I also think you guys need to set up an Instagram just for BB on Boss.
Oh, okay.
Don't you think?
Another fucking channel to manage.
God.
No, I know what you mean. What about Towie? It's just Towie. I miss Towie, by the way. I wish he was here.
Oh, it's a shame you didn't get to meet Tally. I thought that.
I just wanted to meet one of his dead mice. He's kind of a celebrity,
I'll
so...
send you one in the post.
Okay, good. Aw.
It would have been more surreal though if we did this at your house.
Oh,
and you were
I
sat
couldn't
on
have coped.
Lindsay's sofa.
Imagine.
It would have
Covered
been
in
crazy.
cat hair.
Oh my gosh,
I
I
could-
understand that too.
But I
couldn't
totally
have
feel like
coped.
we probably could sit you in Lindsay's couch and it would be
It would be
absolutely
just the
fine,
same,
yeah.
wouldn't it? It'd be
No,
good.
it's like it's weird when you meet people who know you or think they know you and you don't know who they
That
are.
happens to you more
And
than
then there's
us.
weird but it's weird also to meet people who you listen to all the time, so you think they're your friends, but you don't really know them. But we've gotten to know each other over the years, and it's cool because it kind of goes both ways.
Yeah.
And I love that.
For me, it's totally felt like hanging out with any other friends.
Yeah, it has. I haven't felt too starstruck actually. Which,
Um,
but I mean that in a good way.
Yeah, I
Like
hope
I'm
so.
not being like, oh, Arisa.
Get out.
Yeah.
All
Get
of
out,
you.
all of you! So I'm really excited because I'm going to Botstory with us.
Yay.
So I'm going to
And
support you from
Jared.
the audience, and Jared's coming with me from
And Jared.
BBK 24/7.
Yay.
Thank you so much,
Just gonna
Spirit,
get
for losing your voice on this. We
No,
really
don't.
appreciate
Shh. Oh my God, don't even say that. I have to knock on something.
It'll be fine.
Anyway, thanks
I
for
think
listening.
you've got
Who's
honey
ever
in there,
listening? I know, thank you.
it. Listen to
Didn't
BB
get
on
through
Blast. Arisa, say everyone listen to BB
Oh,
on Blast.
everyone, listen to BB on Blast, which goes up whenever you guys
Yeah.
want it
Feel
to
like
go.
it.
Yeah, Melissa got sample that for us, please. Bye guys.
Bye.
Catch you later. Bye.